back in the day, my nigga JB from Glenview, me and him had did some time in ADC together, you know what I'm saying? I remember seeing it because I used to stay on Proto. I remember seeing him out there, but me and him never chopped it up or no shit like that until we got in the junk together, you know what I'm saying? We originally was not bunk mates, but we slept right beside each other and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. I think I got out before bro did. And then he got out, we linked up, you know what I'm saying? I had swung by a mama house over there in Glenview and shit. And then we had ended up going to the Palace one night. I don't know if that was the same weekend or following weekend, whatever. But we in the Palace, you know what I'm saying? Y'all from the city, you know what I'm talking about? Palace was jumping like a motherfucker back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We in that thing, young, we young, we got monkey nights, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you been to the Palace, you know how it was, you know what I'm talking about? So it's getting time to, you know what I'm saying, get up out that motherfucker. And bro was like, man, you gonna ride with me? I was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna leave my shit up here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave my motherfucking shit at the club, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave my car and shit, you know what I'm saying, at the club and shit. So anyway, man, we goddamn me went our separate ways. I think I hit the town up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And then I came on back across the water and went to the house, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro he was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was just super lit, but I know he had just got a new car. I can't remember what type of car that motherfucker was, but I know that motherfucker running like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, what kind of car bro had? But anyway, before we outside, you know what I'm saying? And I got that feeling. Motherfucker was like, nah, yeah, go on drive your shit on to the house. And this ain't no knock on JB or nothing. Like, that dude was a solid dude. It was just some I guess something was in the air that night, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I went on my way, did this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? And a couple days later, I was trying to hit bro up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I know bro ain't acting funny because I ain't jump in the car with him or nothing that night. That's what I'm thinking. But on a whole nother flip side was that bro had a crash that night and had, you know what I'm saying, passed away or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, when I found that out, it was still probably about another week or two later, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that's what it was the whole time. But and then I got to thinking, I was like, nigga, that's why I had that urge that came over me was like, nah, bro, go on get in your own shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that what that was, boy. The message came through that night. Even though I was lit like a motherfucker, everybody was lit. But that message came through that night. Like, nah, don't get in the car with bro. You know what I'm saying? Not like I said, ain't no knock on JB or no shit like that, man. Like I said, I didn't know him before. Well, I knew of him before we went to the jump together, but we had got tight in the jump, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we rolled our rest our time out, nigga. We left that motherfucker with kick or knock, cause we was in Ben work release, nigga. Rolled that motherfucker time out, goddamn me, and came home, linked back up, but it was short, cause that shit, you know what I'm saying, that had happened to bro, you know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, that message came through that night, man, you know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, unfortunately for bro, you know what I'm saying, but fortunately for me, you know what I'm saying, I caught that message that night, you know what I'm saying, you know. But like, rest in love, that boy JB, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know he was a stand-up dude, you know